key differentiator between a good and a great leader are those leaders that know when to lead, but equally know when to leave. So let's talk about that a bit. We know that teams and groups of people in teams consist of a leader, the members of the team, and the individuals of the team. And they all have their separate and collective roles that they play in getting teams to be effective and having teams to excel in their performance. And if we focus on the piece of the leader, it is an absolute critical part in that team that the leader has a role that flexes over time in terms of maturity as the team grows. So in the beginning, the leader would very much focus on telling people what to do, giving the instructions, checking that things are happening, making sure that people deliver against what they have to do. But it's a very much more instructional point of view in the beginning of a team. And especially when new members join, that's a role that they play. And over time, then the leader needs to know when to flex their role, to be more participative, be able to be more delegative in their approach, because there's nothing worse for high-performing team members in a team that gets micromanaged by a paranoid leader that has to tell them everything that they have to do every day, check on them every 5 minutes that they've been doing this. It is really not a nice place to work in a team. So as a leader, you have to be able to take some calculated risks over time, because you can't check everything. You can't be able to tell everything to everybody what they need to do. You need to know when you need to lead. You need to know when you have to leave. And by leaving, I mean is that giving other people that opportunity to go do what they need to do, to give them the ability to go and deliver against those things and not to check in with you every 5 minutes. The difference between a good and a great leader are those leaders that have built a capability to take these risks, but also at the same time have helped their people to give them the accountability and the responsibility to leave them to go and do their thing. Because in the end, that's when we get the most creativity out of our people, is when we allow them to go do what needs to be done. So I challenge you as a leader, do you know when do you lead? Do you know when sometimes you have to leave?